Hey folks, solo review time from the future studio without all this grossness. Anyways, this is a beer courtesy of my buddy Larry. He went up to Hill Farmstead a few months ago and picked up some stuff and brought it down. This is Hill Farmstead's Madness in Civilization Blend 14 Ale-Aged in Bourbon and Port Barrels with coffee and cacao nibs. That's why Mike's not here. Actually, he's on vacation. Vacation from Nerdsense. He's just taking a vacation. Gave him. I approved his time off. I allowed it. I'm kidding. He's in Florida. Bottle conditioning since January 17th, 2020. That's really interesting. So they aged it with the coffee. Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious to see how this comes out. Coffee Collective and Dandelion Small Batch Chocolate. Okay, cool. So that chocolate comes from cacao nibs come from Dandelion, and the Coffee Collective is providing the coffee. This beer is... I don't see an ABV. Anyways, I'm just going to read this because Mike and I aren't here to bounce off each other, so this won't be that long, hopefully. Madness in Civilization represents a panorama of our barrel aging program. Oak-aged beers that emerge from their individual silences to find structure and voice as unified composition. In honor of our 10th anniversary in 2020, we selected specific barrels. Bourbon barrels in a single tawny port barrel up to 2 years in rest to then condition atop Ecuadorian Costa Esmeraldas cacao nibs sourced by Dandelion Chocolate in San Francisco and Planadas coffee from Tolima, Colombia, sourced and roasted by our age-old friends at the Coffee Collective in Copenhagen, Denmark. Really wondering if I should be drinking this solo. Well, no, I'll share it with Carrie, but I'll probably cap this. This is the day before Thanksgiving, so I'll share this tomorrow. Hill Farmstead Brewery is the culmination of travel and insight, of friendships and exploration, and realizing the sense of one's place upon the hand-hewn land of our forebears. We honor 8 generations of Greensboro ancestry by thoughtfully engaging with our heritage and with our distinctive beers. This offering is our effort to revive, diversify, and prolong the memory of Hill Farmstead. Share, consider, and enjoy. Our brewers recommend this beer be consumed within 6 months of release. So here we go. And I really don't see any ABV, so this should be fun. Okay, let's open it. I'm really excited for this. So I've had it in the fridge for, like I said, probably like 2-ish months. No, maybe a month. Relatively good. I should have got a real bottle opener down here. So I got this stupid thing on my keys that barely works. This better not have a cork. It doesn't have a cork. Good smoke. And for a glass, I thought I had an Farmstead glass. I don't. But I have this Hop Butcher for the World Fat Bear glass that Mike got for us that is just gorgeous. I don't think I've used it in a review before. I used it for one other beer, and I was like, what glass do I want to use for this? And it's going to be this one. That pours out like motor oil. Leave room for a nose. So for the bottle art, can't really tell when it's far. Madness Civilization, blend number 14. Sort of 52 degrees. Yeah, it's about, I would say it's maybe a little bit higher than that, but it'll warm up as I drink it. A little lower than that, sorry. It's been out of the fridge for a bit. Anyways, this beer looks like an Imperial Stout. Super dark head, like very, 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 very dark brown. Almost mahogany, maybe. Any type of, let's check the light over here. Nope. Looks like a stout. Alcohol legs, for sure. I would check what the ABV is on this on my phone, but it's right there. I'm looking at it. Put it down in the comments. We'll see if I can guess it. So immediately I'm getting some green pepper going on. Some chocolatiness. Really pull I can get some of the port. Bourbon, not so much. But yeah, there's a good amount of good amount of green pepper from the coffee. Still getting a little bit of roast though. A little bit of vanilla maybe. That could be from the bourbon. Other than let's just get into it. I'm not going to start complaining about coffee. So, mouthfeel. Well, very light, sort of watery actually. As you're drinking it, there's a little bit of that cacao nib. It dries out the back palate. As I'm talking, it's more roasty. That's really nice. But front of the palate, there's that green pepper, which is kind of disappointing because if this beer, they've been aging this since 2020 and I just got it. I would have to imagine this is relatively fresh. It's got a lot of characteristics that you would love in a stout. It's got the roastiness. It's got the kind of chocolatey. The bourbon barrel is definitely there. The port kind of comes through near the end, I imagine. There's a little bit of alcohol burn. But from the perspective of Hill Farmstead and their stouts and just their beers in general, I'm not blown away. And most of the Hill Farmstead stuff is just mind-blowing, especially their stouts, their porters, right? Their mixed farmhouse, whatever, what have you. And this is just sort of leaving me a little bit confused why they would decide that the coffee should stay in there so long and give off this green pepper vibe. Yeah, it's good. I'm definitely gonna. This is definitely gonna get consumed, but overall, I know these Hill Farmstead releases, these stout releases, secondary markets, trade values, they go crazy. Like, I would be extremely upset if this was something that I paid for aftermarket or traded for. It is what it is. Down in the comments, maybe there's something wrong with my bottle. Madness and Civilization Blend 14 there. Imperial Stout. Well, it says ale aged in bourbon. Maybe this is this even supposed to be a... let's see here. Hold on. Let me take a step back here. Is this not supposed to be a stout? Or is this a blend of stout and barley wine? It doesn't change the fact that the coffee's still green pepper. Like, it doesn't change that. That's what's kind of really kind of throwing me off here. As it warms. As it warms, it does get better. So, given the light mouthfeel, maybe this, they say ale, maybe this does mean it's not necessarily a stout. Maybe it means it actually is a blend of stout, barley wine. I don't get any quad characteristics out of this. It's about a strong ale. No real hop character. There's roastiness at the end. That sort of bitters off, but it's more roasty, stout roasty. Not really hoppy roasty. But yeah, down in the comments, let me know. If you had this, what do you think of it? Is it amazing to you? Do you get a lot of that green pepper going on? But anyways, Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, those are your things. Like, comment, subscribe, hit those notification bells to be notified when we post new videos. And I'm Sean. Mike's not here. And this is Nerdsense. Cheers, folks.